this is an absolute first for us here at the Cine Film Factory and me. It's a personal thing. Being a lover of film, I wanted to introduce Louis, my son here. He's 11, and I wanted to introduce him to the world of projection and see how far we can get, because he's obviously of a generation where everything's on phones and reels and video games. In fact, I've drawn him away from the video game and the phone this morning to come and see how things used to be. This is part of the intuition video into how things used to be. So, any guess what these are then, Louis? Take it, you can take the floor. Any idea what's in these boxes? This is a first time, so this is going to be a part one. Well, I'm going to make a part two shortly after, when I've taught Louis how to run the film through the system and through this projection, and hopefully you'll find it interesting to see, because it gives a real insight into, and questions he may well ask, shows a complete insight as to how things used to be with the old versus the new. So yeah, so bear with us, and yeah, so what do you think then?
You said projection, so I'm going to guess a projector.
A projector, okay, yeah, that's right. Any idea what format?
Don't know what that means really.
Right, okay, so there was 3 different film format. Well, there was a few different film
Is that
formats.
What you mean by like the millimeters?
That's right, yeah, that's right, son. There was
16 millimeter?
16mm. Great guess, great guess. So yeah, so inside here we have some 16mm projectors. So any ideas how to open the box?
It looks like
Well, have a go. See what you think. How do you think we open it?
key.
Key, yeah. No, there's a lock on there, but it's not locked.
Oh.
It is not locked, but yeah, how they used to build things back in the day had locks and all sorts on the cases. Any ideas? You're close. You're getting warmer.
It's like a puzzle.
It's like a puzzle.
Look, you know that one's...
Oh, very warm, hot, really hot. Oh my word! He's opened it.
You know
He's managed to open the box. What a wonderful thing. Wow. So inside here are some beautiful 16mm projectors. These are made by Siemens, and they're actually 2000h models. Interestingly, I didn't know, but Alan told us in the past, these were commonly used in the BBC, these units. So these are 2000h Siemens manufactured machines. They're both fully serviced and running, and they really are beautiful objects of the past and how things used to be. So do you have any other questions, Lou? Have you had a look inside? Yeah, so the most common formats is an interesting question. So the most common formats, there's many different film formats, but moving image and the most common ones that we talk of, that's why I mentioned 3 earlier on, are the 9.5mm film, which anybody who's seen any of my previous videos with the identification, etc. So we've got 9.5, which is the most common one, one of the most common ones that we see at the Cine Film Factory. So we've got the 9.5mm, that's the one with the central sprocket hole. The most commonest film that we transfer, restore and condition here is the 8mm film, the Super 8, the Standard 8 and the regular 8. And that doesn't run on this projector, of course, because it's 8mm. Then we have the famous, lovely 16mm film, and that's what these bad boys are going to project. That's what you're going to be projecting eventually, is a 16mm film. What do you think that is there on the shelf? Yeah.
The reel.
You can pick it up, have a look. Hold it to the camera.
Film.
First time handling here, guys. He's 11 years old. And
so the film?
First
the
time.
Actual tape?
Yeah. Processed 16mm film. Not sure what's on there yet, but we'll find out when we get running. That is a 16mm film. a wonderful thing. And below it we've got another one, another title. I think it's one of our faves, Lou.
Home for
Speak up a bit.
Can't read it.
Scarecrows. Home for Scarecrows. Any guesses what that footage could contain?
Scarecrows.
Home for Scarecrows. Who's a famous scarecrow that we like?
I don't know.
On telly.
I don't know.
Come on, you'll kick yourself when I say.
I won't.
Wurzel Gummidge.
Oh yeah.
But not the modern one with Mackenzie Crook. This is the original John Pertwee from back in the day.
The one that played Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so that's another 16mm. So we've got two of these projectors. I'm gonna thread one. Lou's gonna project and thread the other. They're quite hands-on because these aren't auto load projectors here. So any ideas what that is?
I was about to ask you.
Hold it up to the camera. Have a look at it.
Tape?
Yeah, good guess.
Not I mean like actual tape because there's tape there.
Yeah, what do you think that thing does?
Get tape?
Helps adhere tape, yeah.
Oh.
So the technical term for that is a splicing machine. It's a splicer. And we use that, and I'm going to get you doing some of that as well, and you'll really enjoy it. So it's what it is it cuts film and joins film, essentially. And that's where the tape comes in that you said. So, yeah, so hopefully, hopefully you guys enjoyed this journey. It's an absolute first for me, and it's just so wonderful to be able to share it and show Louis and bring a certain generation into moving image film as to how we all used to enjoy fond memories with our parents, grandparents, nearest and dearest.
Bailey on it.
Bailey, yeah, that's my other son, Bailey. Yeah, he'd be interested. We could do him another one later on. But Grandad, that's how Daddy got into film subconsciously at an early age. Was Grandad, my dad, your grandfather, was a 16mm projectionist in the armed forces back in the day. During his national service, the story he tells is he chose, you know, obviously a certain generation all had to do a thing called national service, and he chose, because he had a passion for film, to join the photographic department back in the day, and his position there was he ended up being 16mm projectionist, so he was projecting military films during the national service to the officers there of different military film training, etc. And then Grandad, you know, got a passion for that. Then he started recording Daddy as a little boy on cine film.
I remember that.
Do you remember?
You showed me it once.
Yeah. So yeah, Grandad used to project the film on a rainy Sunday afternoon that I've spoken about in the past, and me being my generation, whilst Dad, your Grandad, was projecting the film, God, going back 15 years, 10, 15 years ago now, I had a very, very early camera on a phone, I think it was, I can't remember now, and whilst he was doing the projection, I was holding the phone up, recording.
Get me a camera for good.
Yeah, and I was projecting it, and then something would go wrong with his projector while the drive belt would go or the bulb would go. I'm sure many of the people watching this will resonate, possibly with a relative having that. And then in the background he'd say, "What are you doing, son?" And I'd say, "Well, I'm watching the film back that you just projected." Admittedly, it was a poor transfer back then, but it was essentially a transfer, and it was in a format that we could just watch and replay again. So anyway, that's an interesting story. So that's a bit more about an insight into Grandad and film and all sorts of interesting things. Feel free to help yourself. What's in there? You won't be able to lift it because these things weigh a ton.
Do I lift it from there?
Well, eventually. but don't you try and do it now.
Okay.
Do your shouldering like Daddy's. Lifting these gears about. What's that?
Got no clue.
That is a audio wire.
Oh.
But we'll see that when we set up. So yeah, basically a first unboxing, early unboxing with my 11-year-old son for the first time. He's very curious and interested. You haven't seen anything like this before, have you?
I've seen it once in your office.
In my office?
Not this one, but another one.
Yeah. So yeah, be sure to follow and subscribe and like our channel, because we're going to have a part 2 coming up, which I'm going to get recording, and we're going to show Louis on the 16mm film. So it's an over and out from me. I just wanted to share this quick video with you. Over and out from me for this video, and it's an over and out from Lou. He's absolutely mesmerised here, and be sure to follow part 2, because we're going to have them out of the boxes, the beautiful 2000Hs. Fingers crossed the bulbs and everything are intact, but these have had a strip down, the rebuild, so we're pretty confident that everything's absolutely tickety-boo here. So yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, let us know your comments in the down below in the description of what you think. It's a big thumbs up from me, and big thumbs up from Lou. Quick one, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.